Everything reset. God damn it. The mic reset again. The mic reset. Things reset. Probably having to do with my Yeti mic. Whatever. It's fine now. Okay. So, God, last time I tried to play this game was ages ago. I still have the old save. We're doing a new save. I don't care. We're doing a new save. I do not care. I'm doing a new save. We need to. Last time I tried to play this game, I actually remember that a few years ago, back when I did Let's Plays, I did actually do this game as like a Halloween game. And, you know, that was fine. And then I tried to stream it again, like, a couple years ago, and I just gave up on it for some reason. So, and I just kind of threw my hands in the air and said, fuck it. Remember, name first. We do that first all the time. You what? No, I'm going to name the character after, because I was coming up with like a Code Vein character. So we're not going to make him look like me. We're going to make the character look like this OC as I came up with. Okay, well, for the sake of the name, we'll stick... Yeah, no, we'll stick to what I said. Fuck it. I have a reason for this. I have a reason for this. I was scheming up ideas, and I had this whole idea, and I was noting it down, so it's like, you know what? Let's do this shit. So, we're not going to make the character look like me, even though that should be, like, VTuber tradition, you know, make your avatar look like you. No, 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 we're doing this differently. We're making the avatar look like my OC. So, obviously, I mean, we can't do... I'll have you flick hard enough that the appearance doesn't actually change until you give it a second. God, I forgot how much, like, even all the base, like, templates you could use are just like, hey, how crazy do you think they can get? This has got to be the funniest one here. I forgot how they just kind of have fun with even the base, hey, here's, like, a base model you can use if you don't want to actually spend time working on something. You know, you got some that are normal, realistic. You got some that go little wild. Little on far in the, how edgy can we make this side? Oh, yeah, no, some of them... Oh, yeah, no, I agree, Talon. Some of them are kind of on the uncanny side. Some of them really lead into the monster look. I don't... What the... I did not ever think about the idea that you could use that chain accessory as, like, a freaking... one of those whack-ass ear-to-nose piercing things. That's, never thought about that. I do like you run the gamut of, like, pretty normal character templates to then, like, completely uncanny what the fuck, bro. This is some Dia de los Muertos. That's just Dia de los Muertos right there, man. Oh, hey, the Stream Elements bot decided to run. Okay, we're just gonna start with the generic base, so we're just gonna stop. We're just gonna go with the generic base character. Yeah, I did some horror Mia shit. We're just gonna go with our generic type 1, and then we'll go from there. We're gonna be here for like 20 fucking minutes. Watch as we're here for 20 minutes working on the character. Like in this case, A is more this, B is wider. I like how this was a later addition to the character creator where you could actually change the height. So you can go from like... I think the female character models default a bit shorter, but it's like, I know that like with the male character, if you're at max height, you're, I think, about the same height as Yakumo, and then if you go shorter, you're smaller than Louis. If you're default, I think that's just about the same size as Louis. We ain't talking like I've never played this game before. I can't hide the fact I've played this game. I forgot. Oh, okay, yeah, no, okay, no, they can keep skin tones relatively... Yeah, this is the darkest you can go. You can just go straight up this... Or, like, the palest you can go is like this, if you just want to be straight up ashy as hell. Do you want to look like... How much like a corpse do you want to look like? You got, like, paler, softer tones. And it's like, here's when you get to the dark. Huh. The palms and hands ain't pale. Okay, so funny fact about the way melanin works on humans. We don't actually have melanin on our palms or the soles of our feet. Like if you have a darker skin tone, your palms will be pale because you don't actually have melanin on that part of your hand. Just a funny detail that's really funny to notice when it's like, oh, hey, that's not how hands work. That is not how skin tone works. But anyway, let's keep the relatively within this. Definitely paler. I definitely want Carmine to be paler. Okay, hair is the... I forgot that it's like, yeah, okay, here's all these, and you have, like, they're mirrored. Have all that. Okay, you let me turn off the ad automator. Let me turn off the ad automator. I completely forgot that I just left it on by default. I don't need the ad automator on. What am I doing? It's a YouTube live stream. It's a YouTube live stream. I don't need to turn this on. Anyway. There. That way there will be no interruptions at all. I do appreciate that when it comes to hairstyles, you have, like, a shorter iteration, and then you have, like, a longer version. Then you have, like, the mirrored. Obviously, or just some variations, like, the same general style. Freaking pompadour, whatever style this is supposed to be. Yes, you got the... I do appreciate that the hairstyles do not matter, like, based on whether you pick male or female. Like, yeah, no, the hair just is there. If you want to be crazy and absurd. I also appreciate that they have a lot of different hairstyles for, like, different textures, too, by the looks of it. You got crazy braids, you got that stuff, you got wild shit like this. Then you have, like, as short as possible. Wait, was that it? No, it's literally not tied to anything. It's just short as hell, giving yourself a big-ass forehead. Okay, you got this with, like, little tail. Definitely thinking that what I want to do for Carmine, I don't want to use the normal hairstyle, honestly. Oh, God. Actually, we'll go this one swept to the right. Ah, you can make it shiny or dull. I prefer dull. And I think we'll go for more dark, yeah, dark ash or something. Has brighter highlights. I do appreciate this with the extensions, actually, the fact that, like, you can actually have that highlight set up and either have more or less. I do like the gradient look it can let you give. Actually, hold on. Yeah, because you can get a pretty fun gradient look out of it if you, like... Actually, that would be very interesting to do, actually. Oh, I forgot about the monotone option. Hold on. Blue. This off-white on the monotone. And we'll do the black. I kind of want to run... It's a funny lore idea. The funny lore idea is this is like... Oh, like, his hair started black. Okay, I'm not recreating a character. I'm actually trying to make an OC, because, like, I watched a whole retrospective on Code Vein from one channel I follow, and then I started scheming up notes again for a character. And so I'm basically trying to make the character here named Carmine, though that's just a surname, that's not his actual full name, but that's lore relevant. So we are making an OC. So we have the face. God, I forgot how all the faces... Some of these faces are just so weird. You got your normal protagonist stuff. You got all over the place. Unironically, kind of stick with the base face. Eyes. YouTube signals is going to be funny, but hey, that is the cost of this stuff. Okay, pupil options. I forgot you get... Oh, jeez. Yeah, the amount of stupid shit you can do. I forgot. Oh, hey, goat. Oh, wow, I forgot they had goat eyes. You got crazy kind of pupils. You got... this... God, they gave you so many weird-ass options to do stuff with. Yeah, this is like just straight up a collapsed pupil, basically. I like how the options are basically like, how much do you want there to be a visible pupil? Greens in the eyes. Oh yeah, that's some Bloodborne shit. Oh yeah, no, that last one is definitely some, like, Bloodborne shit when it comes to, like, the look of the collapsed pupil and everything. Oh, literally just the two parts that go together there. I mean, I like the slit-eyed look a bit more, because, you know, it fits the whole vampire thing. Let's go with this one. I do want to make them... Actually, hold on. No. Let's go. Yeah, now we're gonna go the slit-eyed. All right, and then you can. I forgot you have sclera options. You can go like off-white colors. You can just go straight up crazy. Do you want to have full-on black eyes and everything? They let you just have fun with this. I appreciate that they let you have fun. Yeah. That is the thing in Bloodborne where it's like. So I like playing with the eye colors, but usually I think we'll stick to the red here. I want to go with like a much more vibrant red. I don't want a different pupil, actually. We'll go this one. Ooh, I like that tone, actually. No, I like the way that kind of those blend together, depending on how you do it. Like, this gives a bit more of an orange red. This is more violet red. We take this red. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Way darker, more vibrant red. That's what I'm looking for. Highlights. I do appreciate that they let you just get stupid with it. Like, you want to have stars in your eyes? Go ahead, have stars in your eyes. These ones, not like you're gonna... Or then, if you want to be funny, cat's eye. Right. The roundness of the pupil. Cross-eyed, you can make the edges thicker or thinner. Again, this is a surprisingly robust character creator, and I've always appreciated it. It's fun to just mess around in. It's always been fun to just mess around in this character creator and just kind of do some shit with it, There we go. Makeup options. In this case, it's literally just different eyelashes. Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah, they do have crazy wild eyelash options, too. I forgot. Yeah, no, they really did just have a bunch of really fun, crazy shit you could do if you wanted. Well, let's keep something a bit... not too crazy. Adds a bit of flair to the character, There we go. Star options, always good here. The channel was K&I John, if you're gonna look that up. Little scars. I do appreciate when they have a lot of different just options. You can go crazy hatch marks and go very simple and clean scars. Barely noticeable, way more harsh. Or, just beauty marks, because why not? Beauty marks, freckles, age lines, if you want to make the character look older, or just, like, dark bags because they're tired as fuck. Whatever this is, these are, yeah, no, they're like corruption veins or something like that. Just kind of liked have that natural hero scar, Face paint. This is when you can get really dumb. Where you can do like the lipstick and other things. You can add that dust, or you can go crazy with like the skull paint. Handprints, all this stuff. I know there's a few they added in from like other Satans. Because like there were some God Eater cosmetic options they added in. Oh yeah, like Itadori marks. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what those face marks look like. Yeah, they look like the whole things they can do to get from Itadori. Yeah. Yeah, that's what those look like. Yeah, you could reasonably make you probably could make a pretty decent looking UG if you wanted to. I do actually like how that looks on the face though, actually. I do actually like how that looks overall. Just the character marks for no reason. Acres. The face slash. Ah, this is okay. This is what. Okay, you know what? Hold up. I always like to do accessories after because I usually want to figure out like what I'm gonna do on the clothing because usually I wish there were more outfit options or we can just go around in a fucking towel. Like I do wish that some of the outfits like that. The thing I wish they would have done over the time during this game's update cycle was that they would have added more outfits for like character customization. Because, like, yeah, some of these are pretty good, but, like, come on, give us a bit more style. Give us some more drip, Let us do some extra work. But, obviously, I think that just wasn't going to pan out. But, hey, that's what it is. Honestly, I use this one so much, I kind of want to try and break out from it. Try, like... Yeah, actually, let's start from here, then. And then, I do like that they give you options to remove some things, which we will for the sake of some customization I plan to do. I actually like to remove the gloves. We'll figure out colors. Let's see here. Leave the shirt that color. There are the pants. Make them that more color. This will be... Ooh! That's a nice purple, actually. Dark red. Can vibe with that. Kinda don't want the boots to be the purple color, though. Was like... Yeah, let's go with the dark red. Same as the, belts. The arm pads. Make them black instead. Alright, time for the funny part. Accessories. I always like to start with glove options. There we go. Usually my preferred look. Yeah, because that... Oh, God, I forgot that those are so long they actually bleed into stuff. Avoiding clip-in, always my main priority. Okay, let's see here. Obviously, we don't need gloves. We can add more... Oh, yeah, you can do funny thing and just add more pouches. It's like, you want to add more pouches? Yes, please. Ooh, we can add that one. Editing mode. There we go. Me appreciate the precision. Oh, yeah, no, exactly. Let's see here. Can I resize this? Yes, I can. No, wait, no, that moves it into the model. Aha! There we go. Okay, it's a rotate a little bit too much. There we go. That's a... There we go. As long as it looks like it's actually placed on the belt, I'm fine. I forgot that I don't know why the accessories has a cost. I don't know why they have a cost. There's literally no reason for it, but they do it. I don't really get it. I think it's probably like some kind of rendering thing. If I had to guess, it's like a rendering thing. Right. See, that's why I usually don't use the turtleneck outfit, because it hides the, anything you put on the neck, because it clips very poorly with the turtleneck. Very, very unfortunate in how this one clips. Because I do usually like to have, like, this little blood vial. This is one of my favorite accessories. We'll just pretend it's under the turtleneck. Ugh. Let's see. hats. Okay, one of my problems... Oh, yeah. See, they do let you have fun, and I appreciate the hell out of that. The hats are fun. Though some of them do clip with hair pretty badly, from my experience. Just, like, depending on what it is, some of them clip pretty badly. Plus, I mean, some of the accessories are fun, but then, like, they get in the way of the blood veil. And that's just like, damn. Well... Oh, yeah! One of the things they added from the God Eater stuff is that you can have the freaking God Eater rings on your character's arm. Because they do have some weapons, too, where then you can be like a lost customization. I totally forgot about this. They got your 1 ring, the 2... Then you have, like, various extra... God, it's the question of how many belts do I want to pit on this character? How many belts and things do I want to pit on him, you know? Some of these I feel do kind of get in the way of the main thing. Oh, yeah, that one is physics. You got pins, badges, all kinds of things. Why use mods when you can just do this? You know? Who needs mods? Oh, yeah, earrings. Well, definitely a stud. I definitely like a stud on one ear. There we go. Here's where these funny things come in. See, this needs more physics. My problem with this is the fact it's static. This needs physics. This chain needed physics, like more actual physics, which I mean they probably couldn't do. Yeah, see, normally I'm used to that as being like a belt chain. Wrap around as many belts as you have slots. Look like Maharaga, yeah. That's neat. Is something that wraps around on the back of the head. Wait, I kind of like how that looks on the connection. I'll just have to edit that a little bit. Probably make it a little smaller so that way it doesn't... Yeah, so that way it looks like it's actually attached to the belt. Oh, but it's clipping. No, I hate clipping. Look better. Still doesn't look like it's actually attached to the belt, though. Oh, that's my problem with it. Okay, well, I'll have to be satisfied with that. I'll have to fight my urge. Okay. Some stuff, I mean, I am planning to use the ogre for most of it. That's fine. I think that looks okay. That's okay, that's like our initial outfit. The mask. Always fun. Me and my indelible urge to pick a mask that one of the NPCs doesn't use because I'm funny. Let's see here. I always like these 2 iterations. Oh yeah, this one's from like the pre-order bonus stuff. Like, hey, you want one that's like blue with some crazy off filters? See, this is what I'm going to be curious about for Code Vein 2, since that's coming out next year. I'm hoping that we start getting some more reveals for it as time goes. That is like what the customization and other stuff is generally going to be. Ogre is yes, type ogre is hand claw. I usually use the night claw. That's usually my preference. Yeah, we'll use this one. Mask frame. Usually just prefer this iteration. Oh wow, that clips. I mean, well, this version doesn't. I'll stick to that one. Good old voice picks. Okay, here we go.
There's no excuse.
Of course.
Funny thing is, I recognize most of these VAs.
Better than I hoped. Good journey. I guess.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Okay.
You've got to be kidding me. Just hold your horses.
Show some spine.
Please grant me the strength to overcome. Thanks for the help.
We'll just stick to type 1 voice. Save, delete, appear. Oh yeah, no, this is one. Oh yeah, I made this one ages ago. This is like the old save. We'll save this one. Alright. Alright, that's what I have to do. We've already been here for almost half an hour. No, we've already been here almost half an hour. What did I say? We're going to be here for like 20 plus minutes just making the character. Also, it's been long enough I can absolutely do with a refresher. This is fun. Akers.
We finally meet. Are you clear-headed?
Could be worse.
You will now be reborn as an immortal. There are things you will need to know in your new life, so listen well. Each
I mean,
has a different power coursing through their veins, called a blood code.
I'll let it play for the lore.
The best way to learn about it is to try.
Yes, Stebbits. Yes, exactly. Most customizations, it's like, yeah, we're gonna be here for 20 minutes. Don't mind us. Ah, yes, stamps, which are handy.
Which is excellent for combat. Each talent that a blood code bestows, the fighter blood code grants. It seems you also have a gift. Very well.
Gotta go through the tutorials again.
Yes, that will do. Be warned. The effects of a gift will not work unless it is prepared in advance.
Yes. We know how this works.
Forgot something
Totally forgot to tone down my alerts a tad.
gifts. This blood comes from revenants who have forgotten themselves and turned into monsters. The lost. You can drain ichor from the lost by striking them with your weapon. Remember that.
That is our mana meter. That is how it works.
Of a fighter's gifts. Use and learn each of them well.
Eh. On basic tutorial shit.
Well done. Ordinarily, a revenant has only one blood code. The blood code you want, that has left you with. You have the unique talent to change your blood.
I'm just gonna speed through some of this.
Blood code is not. Oh dear. Rangers are try switching. Yes, that's
There we go.
there isn't. Oh, firing your bayonet requires.
Not gonna lie, I've never actually liked the bayonets much as a weapon type.
Ichor always seems scant. That is where the blood veil. Using your blood veil will. In addition, this can increase if you have a chance to drain ichor from a.
Yep, okay. Yep, combo drain's useful. Yeah, I don't know why. I've never felt a preference for the bayonets as a weapon type in this game. Like, I think they're cool, but I've personally never actually liked them that much. That's just because some of them are very strange in how they actually work.
Opens up the ranger blood code and training. Let us try one more blood code. Now, turn your gaze inward.
Edgy.
That is what is called the caster blood code. Casters possess with it. You can.
Yeah, I've always kind of preferred more of a Spellblade setup in terms of my build.
Nice. You learn quickly. Bloodshot
Here we go.
range over power. Let's see. Try learning another gift. You can learn gifts by touching missiles. Try it yourself.
Ramp. Y'all notice. Blazing Roar. Arr. Give me that.
That wasn't hard, was it? Now since you.
Yes, game. It's, going through the tutorial is always fun in these games. I am.
Gift that punishes foes. However, its cost in ichor is high, so be careful that
I mean, 6 is more middle lane. I've used higher cost gifts in late game.
into the blood veil you equip. Blood veils have different affinities for gifts. It can be complicated, but keep it in mind.
Yeah, like, if... Yeah, no, that is kind of the thing. There you go.
Excellent work. It's all quite the disappearance of your blood code. Not only can you change blood codes, but the strength of others can become your own. Since you are the only, your blood is the only teacher you have.
Okay, see, interesting thing. So, because I'm just decided I'm going to yap a bit about these ideas I was having.
Awaken.
This idea I've been having of, like, if I was going to write, like, some kind of Code Vein fanfic story shit, of, like, I thought about the void type blood code from the perspective of like a narrative. Like, obviously it's meant to facilitate a gameplay mechanic of like the soft class system of your blood code and other shit like that. You know, obviously it's a gameplay gimmick. But I was thinking of like, if we were going to look at it from like a narrative perspective, would it be interesting to style it as like a sort of like a simulator thing where it's like every time the character like gets a hold of a new blood code from somebody, they just kind of start stacking the powers a bit. Like they don't really change out blood code type. What they do though is like gain the powers of another. I don't know. It's a weird thing to think on. Hi, EO. It's been a while. Like shit. Like I just came back from the dead. So like shit. Very easy answer here, you know? You know, playing this game, I also had an interesting thought, because I do have the trilogy of, like, should I play the God Eater games on streams? That would be kind of funny, I think. Not that I think that, like, the PS4 versions let you, like, I mean, I think you can transfer save data? Not really, though. I don't know.
Don't worry. It's okay. I don't remember either.
Oh, that's comforting! Oh, yo, I love you, but that's not comforting at all. That's not comforting. The last thing I want to hear when I wake up and can't remember anything is for my only companion to go, oh, don't worry, I didn't remember anything either. It's like, that's not helpful. That is, in fact, the opposite of helpful. Okay, let me bump the game volume up a little bit. I appreciate that after the tutorial, they do kind of just, like, start you off a bit slower.
Why isn't it?
And then, like, you're stuck in this weakened state, no HUD, just kind of shuffling.
We can go slowly.
I mean, I don't think I can go any faster than this, EO.
Here with you.
Yeah, no, talent exactly. Just going, yeah, we're both fucked. It's like, oh, thank you. That's the thing I need to hear right now. God damn it.
We're all right.
So, interesting thing.
Our thirst.
I think this is like one of the few spots in the game that's a completely isolated location, because I don't think it's possible to actually get back here.
Such a long time.
Like, obviously it looks like it should be a part of the city, like the main location after the tutorial, but I don't think you can actually ever get back to this particular spot. Like, I think it's just a totally isolated location for this opening segment and for, like, one of the ending cutscenes. AKA the bad ending, which you have to go out of your way to get.
It seems everyone, everywhere, is thirsty.
That line has a lot of really funny use out of context.
There is a spring that will cure that thirst. One that weeps tears of blood.
You know, I talked about the clipping issue, but this game just has clipping problems out the wazoo. This is a thing
That's
with the games made by this division of Bandai Namco, is when it comes to, like, cloth physics and stuff
this way.
for character outfits, they just never solve the problem of how these physics and everything work when it comes to clipping with more static components. Just woke up and already having problems.
It's all right. It's all right.
I mean, I don't know how you bit through the glove. Casually just bites past leather and everything. How EO knew that would work? I don't know. They don't explain it. She just knows things. Well. Useful.
So, it is you.
Right. No, she was just tested. It's like, you might be the one. It's like, ah, yeah. Okay. I was right.
Here. This is for you.
Okay, so interesting thing to bring up. Again, obviously we're coming into this with the knowledge of, hey, we have Code Vein 2 coming next year. So obviously Code Vein's color palette is very much leaning on the red as a contrast to colors like white and black, right? Like contrast a harsh blood red with colors like white and everything. Meanwhile, Code Vein 2 is very obviously based on gold as like its primary color pick, which is very interesting
source of labor.
in terms of my thought process to what its gimmick is going to be.
We really hit the jackpot. Get up. It's time for a bit of fun.
Because there is a bit that just no idea what's going on. There is no thoughts. There are no thoughts in that cute little head of hers. There is nothing behind those eyes right now. This opening cutscene is funny to me in a way. It's just like there are just no thoughts behind Io's eyes, right? That just there nothing at all. Totally thoughtless.
Whoa, keep it down. Your friend just fell asleep.
I mean, that's comforting.
So, what happened to your masks?
And what masks?
About those two, have you? I'll tell you whatever you want to know, but first, go back there and put on a purifier mask.
So this is one of the few times in the game, because like obviously I think every generic NPC that's not one of your companion characters or like one of the base NPCs obviously is just like a variant of something you can make in the character creator in terms of like outfit and general appearances. You know, I've never bothered to take the extra time to kind of look around the base here. Well, not even the base, but like everyone's in Queenslayer veils. They all have like obviously the generic outfits that you can pick up. Can you even talk to any of them?
Wandering, they say, the folks up there.
Yeah.
They might live in safety.
Oh yeah, you can't talk to them.
Because of the levy, we have to risk our necks to collect blood beads.
Well, hey, it could always be worse, buddy. Oh, literally just there to go. Oh, you can even see empty blood beads. Oh, that's cool that you can see empty blood beads around this guy. Yeah, someone here is on the verge of going absolutely fucking crazy. Matt, dude, what was the ADR on that? What was the ADR? What was the direction on that? Like, you need to sound like you're going absolutely fucking crazy.
The view never improves, does it? We came back home after the war against the Queen and found this mist. Getting close to it causes enough pain to drive you mad, so no one has ever crossed it.
Oh wow, they really just put you right on the edge of it.
Go home too, even outside of this prison.
Interesting that there is some implications here that they are like Queenslayer era revenants.
Are you going to kill me too? Anything for a kick, right? Just don't crush my heart. Stop already. My body may still be alive, but my soul died long ago.
I mean,
no one could stay sane after dying again and again and again and again.
That's a way to start a conversation, I guess.
My memories, my family. I have nothing left.
Way to say it to the guy you saw get dragged in.
There's no way we're gonna find blood beads.
I mean...
The missile's all dried up, and the miasma keeps getting thicker.
I mean...
Telling us to look for blood beads here is just crazy.
I mean, not incredibly optimistic, are you?
Let her sleep. She wore herself out watching over you. Looks like the folks upstairs want you. Well, they can wait, can't they? More importantly, that mask suits you. Without those things, we revenants will join the ranks of the lost in a flash. So be careful.
I mean, they very obviously had an aesthetic they wanted to go when it came to this stuff. You can talk to that guy to ask questions and get some lore. We're not going to bother that. I already know all this, know a lot of this stuff. God, that is the funkiest climate animation. Legs way too spread, man. Ah, yes, the loading screen lore blurbs. Nevertheless, can occur when a revenant's first revived or upon receiving a fatal injury that results in dispersal. However, most revenants are unaware that they have lost any memories at all. Yeah, way to have that hint on the lore, by the way. Just like, oh yeah, by the way, you might not even be aware you've lost those memories.
The miasma's pretty thick. Damn it! We're running out of time before the next collection. Everything's ready. Right, I'm on my way. All dried up, just like the others.
Yeah, all dried up, so there's no sense in searching with the miasma like this. Let's...
I mean...
You know what these are, right?
We need to introduce you to lore.
Blood beads, right?
Yes, very good. Now I want you to search for blood beads in the tunnels ahead of here. You see, it's only a short time before the collectors come to take our levy. But once they do, I'm afraid we won't have any blood beads to give them. If we don't find some, Silva's hounds will strip the shirts right off our backs.
Yeah, because that makes things so easy on everybody.
That's the long and short of it.
Why does it have to be us?
Don't ask me. The stupid levy system was Silva's idea. If you have a complaint, I suggest you take it up with him.
You lot go first. Get to work.
I mean, it can always be worse, you know? I mean, when you know what actually is going on here, it's like, yeah.
Don't. There's a better time and place. For now, we just have to obey.
Next!
Whoa there. You wait here with us.
Use the waifu as collateral.
Back when you return. In exchange for any blood beads you find, of course.
Literally, we're gonna hold the waifu hostage until you do your job.
Coming up around here lately, so make sure you don't all get killed.
Literally, just like, hey, we're gonna hold your waifu hostage until you get what we want. It's like, fuck you guys.
You heard him. Move it!
Well, at least there's no patches in this game.
Hey, you okay?
Could be worse.
It looks like we can't get back up from here. We'll have to look for another way back.
That's a...
Oh, I'm Oliver Collins, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Talon, oh man, me and Talon have a funny story behind that because we have a buddy who named one of his OCs after Oliver. Ah, yes. And what do we start with? A pipe and a hammer. This is all we have.
Well, should we set out?
Really funny that we gotta start with these ones. Usually the way I go is I usually just kind of run through blood codes and then, like, get gifts and then customize as I go. So we'll start with fighter and we'll just run the gamut along as we go.
Monster. I've never seen one before.
Ow.
I say dead, but they're not really dead. It's just a dormant state before they turn into real monsters. So I've heard. Sometimes it takes...
See, that's the funny thing in the lore that I wish was brought up more often. I wish... Obviously, it's heavy spoilers. Spoilers for a game from 2019, by the way. But, like... I wish they brought up more often the fact that the main character, like... I wonder if it had to do with lore rewrites, because, like, Code Vein had a pretty extensive period where, like, before release, where they had to do a lot of stuff when they were mid its delay period. Right? Like, a year before release, they had to delay the game and did a lot of work. And so there's a lot of speculation on what they might have changed or altered or had to do after that happened. They're just waiting until we find our next better weapon than the fucking pipe. Be sure, this is just...
Something good in there?
Better than that. Alright. And we can always switch to this. This also lets us actually use our freaking gift. Not that I much prefer the heavy weapons, honestly. I've never preferred the heavy weapons in this game.
You think they're all empty?
Bam.
What could that be?
But, like, what Talon said with the whole thing of, like, you almost wish they'd bring up the whole idea of, like, the Queen Slayer or that stuff more often when it came to the lore. But no, they never bring it up. It never gets brought up, like, at all. Okay. Not how you actually sprint. Thank you, Oliver. There we go. Better than the pipe, at least. This is better than the pipe. So we take what we can get. Oh, hey, backstab. Ah, dynamic camera angles, my beloved. I forgot how short the range on that attack is. Cool. Oliver's ambient lines, I swear to God.
Is there something good in there?
Ah, yes, things that will become vendor trash. Okay, God, I need to remember my controls so much. Okay, so we're got this. Let's switch over to Ranger now. Fan that over.
Be ready for anything.
Mastered those gifts. Again, because we're just trying to get all that stuff handled.
I'm fine, really. That wasn't very convincing, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Masks are the old type. Hard to breathe in them. How are you doing?
Pretty okay.
Friend, right? You should find some blood beads and go back to the
Man, okay, so keeping in mind the fact that all Lost are Revenants. Yeah, no, like, definitely that would be a thing. Like throw in some, like, character dialogue or implications about, like, hints of this Revenant that other people talk about. Like, anything to basically make the flashback... I know one of the things that some people speculate on is that the flashback sequence that happens when you find your, blood code. When you find your vestige in the, cathedral area. I know some people speculated that that was meant to be the actual opener of the game. Because there is actually, like, an entirely cut cutscene. Like, you can look it up online, like, look up Blood Vein, like, cut intro cutscene or whatever it is. Like, there is this cutscene that they removed from the game. That it obviously is in the files, because that's the thing with cut content. You usually just can't eat it. So usually you can find some of this stuff. There's a lot of things that, like, you kind of wish they would do more with when it came to the overall experience of the story and the way it's told to you.
good in there?
It's very clear that there are some rewrites that happen that are very interesting to think about. This is a... See, this is heavier, though, so that takes us to normal movement, but is also not as efficient. This is obviously much more of a... strength type. I do like how Hound type veils look, though. I do actually like the way that Hound veils look. But we will stick with our claw for now. Yeah, sir. Yeah, type Cerberus. Also, gives up to level 2. Acquire inherit gifts. You can only have stamina usage and blood guard. We'll need to get those. Ranger has spoiled venom. Okay. Apparently, and I only learned this actually after I watched that video that I brought up, right? And in that video, something that Kay and I brought up was apparently there was actually supposed to be an invasion system. Like Code Vein was supposed to have like a Souls style, as you can assume, invasion mechanic. Where you could frickin' just get a whole bunch of stuff. Where, like, you could fight other players. Like, they could invade you and stuff like that. There was supposed to be a mechanic for that, which is why you have, like, a bunch of, gifts that are meant to inflict debuffs and stuff like that, which are, you know, kind of useless against normal enemies. But would be very handy in, like, I don't know, a PvP setting. Also, I was...
Path was here?
Yes.
Something good in there?
I mean, a good strength weapon. Queenslayer weapons are relatively good. I mean, until, like, the very end of the game. That is, I do kind of hope that with some of these ideas that, like, the sequel will let them, that, like, Code Vein 2 will let them kind of dig into some of these ideas that they had for 1 and just couldn't implement. Like, imagine this game with an invasion system. Like, obviously, maybe it would have gotten in the way because obviously the game is built around having a companion, so, like, any invasion would have been just an immediate gank every time. You would have always been having to fight at least a character and their NPC companion.
Are you okay? Did you get hurt?
Well, could be worse. Oh boy.
That could have gone better.
I do find it funny for cutscenes, like your character just has generic weapon swing animations. Like, it doesn't matter what weapon you have equipped, the character just swings the thing around as if it's...
All right,
I think
go on.
I think the game generally assumes that your character is using a sword.
You just focus on finding some blood beads, all right?
Okay, no, the hand animation is still set to the bayonet. But the game does seem to kind of assume, animation-wise, that your character is using one of the one-handed swords. So it could be really funny, because you can get cutscenes where, like, maybe you're using a two-hander because you're using a strength class setup. And then your character just in cutscene is whipping that shit around like it weighs absolutely nothing. Ah, yes. Oh yeah, like the Queenslayer blade. Like, they definitely seem to base animation around the idea that you're using something like the Queenslayer blade or some shit. I'll look it up later. Let's say I'm gonna look a thing up that Joe recommended in a second here.
No.
I love enemies that have long-ass attack screens for no reason. Also, I love it when the game can't decide where the enemy's back is! Yes, thank you. There we go. There's a bit of animation cancel, so I respect that at least. Back and heal. Nope. Look, some of these enemies make it really easy to get a backstab. A rally mechanic probably could have worked. Like, hopefully as we get closer to its release, that we'll start getting more details on, like, what Bloodborne 2 is... Not Bloodborne 2, what Code Vein 2 is going to have in terms of, like, mechanics, right? So my hope... My hope is that as we get closer to its release, and we get more ideas of like what its mechanics are going to have, what it's going to be like in terms of, obviously you've seen a bit of a preview of combat and shit. So my overall hope, all right, sprint is the freaking R1 shoulder button. I had totally forgotten that. So my basic hope is that we'll get ideas of like combat mechanics, new things when it comes to ability setups and other things like that. Because obviously Code Vein 2, to note, I think they said it in a dev interview, that Code Vein 2 takes place in a separate universe, mostly because I think they weren't sure what they could do with the story as it was. That was a funny way to trigger the plunge attack. So it does present some interesting ideas to what we could potentially get out of the game, but I'm not quite sure what it'll be. Obviously, I'm expecting that they'll expand on some mechanics and everything like that, maybe refine the combat system, add in some stuff that they couldn't before in terms of mechanics. Like, I do think there is precedent for them to have an invasion mechanic. Needle of Unity. Flush Shard. Let's always like to have regen inducers. So it does present some interest too, especially because of the whole new mechanics they're going with. Okay, so I was going to make the joke earlier, so I don't know why it completely slipped my mind to finish the comment, but basically, so keeping it in mind the fact that every Lost is a Revenant who has gone to Frenzy and mutated. Imagine you Frenzy and you just become a fucking blob monster, man. Like, at least for some of these guys, they're at least generic, like, normal-ass monsters. But then you got these poor sods who become these fucking just slimes. Literally just become slimes. Like, damn, dude. You must have sucked as a Revenant, dog. Like, I'm sorry. There's no other explanation. You just sucked. I like how there's a region extension factor literally in the first zone. It's like if you found a Estus Flask upgrade literally in the tutorial area. Which, I mean, no, literally that is what this is. It's finding an Estus upgrade as soon as you start the game. I always forget that like, you literally just find one of them, like, immediately. Like, it's handy. Getting up to 4 regions, like, off the bat is very handy. I do appreciate it. Oh, yeah, no, the Queenslayer blood code becomes an actual fucking threat. You know what? It would be interesting, too. It would be interesting to see what they do with it. Like, because it's going to be an alternate universe, I do wonder what they're going to do with it. Like, if we're going to see any familiar characters or other things like that. Like, they might do that. Let's get... Damn, just... Actually, hold on. Okay, let's switch over to Caster now. Then... use these. That way, we can get... Blazing Roar. Dark Impulse. Which I do in fact like to have some of these on clock. Health boost and stamina boost, always good. See, that's usually why I like to master those on Ranger and stuff earlier, because the health and stamina boosts are just invaluable. You know what, we'll double back in a second. I want to get Louis first. Hey, Louis. And we're not going to get his name for a hot minute here.
Are you a fellow explorer? It appears you're alone.
I mean, I wasn't.
Moment too. But I was hoping for a... What do you say? Don't worry. Thanks a lot. I'm glad to work with you.
There we go. Yeah, Louis is a useful companion early in the game, but usually I kind of swap him out for Yakumo just because I need someone who's tanky.
Lost sighted over there.
Yes, thank you.
Favor us.
No, it does not. That's why I have coat. Well, I love it when these things yeet themselves off ledges. Saves me so much trouble.
We have here
Queenslayer Thorn. Very handy in terms of this. Display.
Take care of whatever's concerning you.
Grab some of this. Yeah, let's switch over to the Thorn for now. Just because it suits better to a caster. God, the physics on the coat, though. I forgot that the Thorn coat has absolutely jank physics on the coat tails. Oh my god, that's funny.
Wanna head down?
I mean, that's just the short way around. That's not the funny way, though. I forgot. Well, I forgot that the Thorn type has a pretty wide parry window. I forgot, if you don't hold it, like, all the way when you charge up, that's when you get, like... See, this is why you get... Okay, one of the first blood codes I will usually swap to after you get it is Prometheus, just because it's very useful to my preferred playstyle. Yep. I forgot how short range these things are. I do think the Thorn looks cool, though. I do think that the Thorn Veil looks pretty cool in terms of how it operates. It's usually never been my preferred type. Again, it's cool to have this thing that's just a goddamn scorpion tail, though. It's fun.
Sorry, I'm on my way.
So what I am interested in... Oh yeah, the white vestment looks pretty good. If good for that idea. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one. I've always preferred like the Night series, like the Night Claw, the Night Hound, the Night Thorn. I've always liked that just because I like the aesthetics that those ones offer. Usually because again, that is like the headliner archetype of Blood Veils, but we'll kind of go through them and see as we find them. I've definitely though never preferred the Thorn, but if we are going to be using Caster for a bit, we might as well stick to it. God, the clipping gets me so badly.
Could that really be?
I mean, you did just see me open the thing up and get blood beads out of it, so yeah, you know what I can do. There. I do not mind that the leveling in this game just levels up generic stats. Acquire inherent gifts. No, we do not have enough of that shit. Okay, now here's the thing that I usually do at this point in the game. Then. Usually, I will switch back to Fighter. Go to the Blue Hound since it scales better. The Queenslayer blade here, and then we do the funny. Oh, right. Cannot use these on Fighter, but we can use Sonic Arrow. Can use this. Switch over to these. Stamina, more weapon drain. There we go.
That's... forget it. We'll talk later.
Yes. There we go. Strength bit. Let's go strength for a little bit here.
It's strange to see a cave connected to a building.
I mean, maybe just open up from underneath.
Did you pick up?
There's my favorite sword in the game. Okay, well, for like a bit. So, the thing is, like, the Queenslayer weapons are actually pretty good. They can last you for most of the game as long as you're consistently updating them. But, like, by the time you're reaching the final areas or so, you do find weapons that just have straight-up better stats. Like, the Queenslayer things are good, they last you a good chunk of the game, but you do find better stuff as you go. It just is as it is. I like them, they're kind of my preferred things. In terms of, like, the aesthetics, I love how they look. Like, I think my favorite thing of the aesthetics of the Queenslayer weapons is how kind of quickly put together they are. Like, they look like weapons that were made to be assembled as quickly as possible because we just needed things to use, like, now, basically. Like, hey, we needed shit now, and this is the best we could do in the time we had. Aha, I was right to remember there's something up the stairs. Awakening.
There's more over.
This lake was formed from a hole created by a thorn of judgment.
Very concerning.
We have lost above us.
I am.
Hold on. Glad you're with me.
I mean, you did like half the work there, Louis.
I would have missed that.
Yeah. Okay, wait, I need to figure out if, like, we can just... yeah, no, you can, in fact, turn down the, Hold up, let's go to options real quick. Settings... Game controls... cinematic effect for special drains, display damage values, display lock-on, auto... Yep, vibration minimap, blood veil transparency, allow purify, mask adjustment, partner conversations during exploration. Yeah, you can turn those off in case you just don't want to have to hear it all the time. Like, if you just wanted to shut up for a hot minute.
Long.
Oh.
Did we miss anything?
No, we did not, Louis. First boss fight time.
Good.
If I die here, I will feel like shit. If I die here, I am going to feel like a bastard. Yep. Oh no, he frenzied. Fuck! Oliver, no! You were cool!
Once someone is lost, they can never come back.
You know, I forget that Louis has a gun. I forget that he just has a gun. Like Yakumo too. Yakumo has a gun and he straight up actually uses it, I think. No, he doesn't use it. He does pull it out, but he doesn't use it. You know, I've never actually fought Oliver while in like a strength setup. Face change, get out of the way! Ooh.
Sure you saved some regeneration.
I forgot that he can just has that. Really? Twice in a row? Well, there we go. Problem solved. Ha! There we go. That's why you have a companion. So that way they can take some of the shit for it. They can handle things too. Well, fuck. Well, at least she's okay.
Right.
Thankfully.
By the way, both of you.
All revenants must pay a levy. There
Oh.
are no exceptions.
Oh. Well, hello. Pick up the jelly stone.
Anyone who touches them is defiled, transformed into the lost. Don't listen to their whispers.
Yeah, but what if, like... What if I did, though?
We won't make it.
But, like, what if I did touch it, though?
Once she's settled down, let's get out of here.
Literally, just, like, my thing is, like, what if I, like, actually did, though? What if I, like, actually did touch it?
Wait, what are you...
I'ma touch it.
Let go! It'll swallow you up!
I kinda can't now, man!
You can do it.
I love how Louis says, let go. It's like, how? There are spikes in my hand! Yeah, this maybe should have been the first time to Louis that some shit was up with the main character. You know? Like, you think you would have seen this and go like, wait, what the fuck? Like, oh yeah, hey.
What the hell?
Yeah, hey, Louis, maybe this should have been a sign that there's something going on with the main character. Like, they can calm a vestige? What the shit? I mean, to be fair, it's not like he doesn't feel a need to ask questions, but it's more like, hey, the abilities are too useful. Best to just let them run their course, you know? On the memory. Welcome, friends, to the exposition dimension.
Please, let us keep them just this once. We won't make it if you take them.
All revenants must pay a levy of blood beads. There are no exceptions.
Damn, man.
Sorry.
See, at least the Cerberus soldiers are rather apologetic. I appreciate that Cerberus is never really treated as, like, the objective bad guys.
Someone has to be sacrificed.
Damn, Oliver.
Without blood beads, we won't make it.
Like, I like that at least the Cerberus organization has never actually shown, like, they don't do a twist like, oh, Cerberus were really the bad guys. It's like, no. It's not really ever that. It's really more like everyone's kind of in a shitty situation and no one wants to be.
Facing death. Even if some revenants must be sacrificed for our survival.
You know, I don't really mind that you got absolutely murked by Berserk Oliver now, to be honest with you, buddy.
Well, I guess you reap what you sow, right?
Well,
that's all right. What's important is that at least one of us makes it.
Damn, man. Sucks. Yeah, no, exactly. That is like the entire situation in Vale is literally people in a fucked situation doing the best they can in probably the worst possible place to be.
Is this the path?
So it's like, yeah, Cerberus is never objectively portrayed as like being the bad guys or anything. It's like they're just kind of like the closest thing to a government that Vale has, doing their best to keep shit in check. And everyone who's probably in the know in the government is like, oh, we're fucked. Like, you gotta keep in mind, it's definitely Cerberus who know the best about, like, what's going on when it comes to things like the successors and having to keep Silva, like, stocked up on blood beads, like, in some fucking Emperor on the Golden Throne shit.
What the hell is that?
Oh my god, no wonder someone made that fic! It's literally the Golden Throne in Warhammer 40k! Oh my god, hold on a second! Hold on.
I'd get dragged into it too.
Oh my god, it just hit. Oh my god, Code Vein, come on.
Melted into you.
I mean, okay.
I can't believe this. What a power.
Man, the things you can get away with when it comes to dialogue when you don't have to animate half the character's face because it's behind a gas mask.
A spot where we can rest.
Also, I really like how Louis Bloodveil looks. I wish we could have gotten, like, some version of it as a, option in the game. Like, I just like how it looks. I wish we could have gotten it for ourselves. But unfortunately, no. All the NPCs get unique veils and outfits and stuff that we just can't get. Which, yeah, I get it, but come on. At least give us that. Feature size, strength, and endurance. Its low Ichor stock can be offset with heavy armor. AKA, hey, you want even more strength? Okay, use this. So, knowing, again, spoilers for a fucking 6-year-old game at this point, it's just really funny thinking about this in terms of, like, God Eater, in terms of, like, the outdoor thing. And I think if we look at the map, I think you can kind of get an idea of where Vale is geographically. No, it's Vane. I don't know why I was calling it Vale. Blech. I think it was a mistake I saw somewhere, and it stuck in my head. Alright, let's take a look.
Ugly, isn't it?
I mean, you know.
That mist showed up a short time after the Queen was defeated. And when it did, it trapped everyone and everything inside, giving birth to the Society of Revenants ruled by Silva.
Mm-hmm.
The Jail of the Mists. As time passed, that was the name people gave to the world inside. The creatures trapped inside the miasma wander in a never-ending cycle of death and rebirth, always searching for blood beads to sustain them. Revenants need to have blood. Without it, they turn into those creatures we call the Lost. The Revenants who captured you were desperately searching for blood, terrified of losing themselves. It's a common fate these days. But
yeah, you know, everything's fucked.
You cleared the miasma and
to use my favorite phrase, great googly moogly, it's all gone to shit. Literally what's going on here. Just great googly moogly. I didn't learn it from anywhere, I can just do it.
You've forgotten? Anything you do remember?
Nah, just a name.
That's unusual. losing so much of your memory. I suppose it was the same for her.
I mean, in Neo's case, she just never had memories to begin with.
Just take it easy. Make yourself at home.
Ah, yes, the little blue markers from the DLC add-ons. Season Pass bonus, alternate Mia costume, Estrella, Harbinger. Right, I forgot that they just had extra fucking blood codes as part of the Season Pass. I don't know why. I don't know why. They're just like, hey, have some free blood codes. Like, alright. Most high-power unique gifts that can be used with determination. Provides balance and stability in combat. Like, yeah, it's the blood code for the alternate Mia that you can make use of. Right, new gesture. Can only be used by those with determination. Provides balance and stability in combat and features gifts useful during exploration. Let's take a look at them just to be sure. So Harbinger has obviously always equipped these. Desperate Burst deals massive damage to the area around you, but leaves you on the brink of death. Literally just like, hey, you want to blow up? I completely forgot that it just has, hey, you want to fucking explode? We'll take a look at them as we can. No, because I forgot what the Harbinger and Estrella have in total.
You're an unfamiliar face. Well, it's not anyway. I'm Coco.
Yep, that is our shop. Thank you very much. Rolling magazine. Tactically to gather more info. Okay, so see. New game Bomblaclat, yeah. Okay, can we go into photo mode to get a closer look? Yes, we can. Okay. So I do. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of detail on this map. Holy shit! Wait. Wow. Okay, hold up. There's a lot more detail that they worked in than you can. Multiple caves, cliffs, cut off by the cliff. Any other route? You have the Snow Mountain, unknown structure associated with blood beads, whereabouts unknown. Research required. Various location photos of different spots. Have like a map of. I think those are the underground caves. And right up here, no blood streams exist outside. Go down from the subway entrance. This is literally the area we started from. This is where he was investigating now. And the red mist, the borderline. Large hole in the ground. We have the sinkhole, the main street, main city where we get there. Underground cavern. We have the fire location. Oh, hey, he even made a map key. That's very handy. That's a lot of nice detail, actually. Miasma Vortex, Dense Miasma, Lost Den. If you were lost here. Here's Cerberus Checkpoint, Cerberus Station, Heavy Fog. Actually very cool, all those details. Of like the red mist border to parking lot. Going by the general shape, I think it's generally implied too. Going by the general vibe of the map, that like Code Vein, I think is meant to imply to take place in like North America. Because, like, again, if you run the bit that this is meant to be tied in, because in the lore of God Eater, for example, they noted the fact that North America was actually cut off for quite a long time. So I think it's heavily implied that, like, Vane is located somewhere in the United States, though unclear precisely where it would be in terms of, like, the city center and everything. Obviously, this is not a map of any known city location, you know, anywhere, plus the successors having their domains fucked all of the geography up.
Warm here, isn't it? Everyone wants to know more about me, but all I can remember is that my name is Io, and that my place is by your side. My name... I have no idea what it means.
I mean, it's from Greek mythology. Bandages?
I was wounded while I was searching for you. I am not a very capable fighter. I'm not sure. One does what must be done, and for me, that is...
Yeah. Also, I like the fact that Coco just, like, chills out on, like, a fucking old Dodge Challenger. Just, like, an older model Dodge Challenger with all these things that, like... No, because that's a hot spot. How'd they get it into the church is my question. No, obviously the big-ass double door. Yeah, no, how'd they get this into the church? Coco, how the fuck did you get this car in here? How did they get it in here?
All revenants carry some secret with them. Don't do anything funny. I'll be keeping an eye on you until this talk with Louis settles down.
I like how Yakumo's initially just like, yeah, hey, I got my eye on you, bitch. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna take a bit. Yeah, if we're changing up outfit, I don't care. I try so hard, and I just cannot. Oh. I don't know what it is about the Sternlock outfit. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't know what it is. Let's see. See, with this one would be neat if you could, like, give it, like, pants. Or, like, at least fill out the legs somehow. Because I like the hoodie. I like the hoodie. Actually, how can we alter this one? I'm very curious. Let's look through it. You can get rid of that, but I feel like that takes away from it. You can get rid of the arm things. Get rid of that. Kind of don't dislike that, actually. Get rid of the hood. You can get rid of the sleeves to wear it like a muscle shirt. Take a bit and actually look around, just because I do like to experiment a bit. That's what this one has going on for it. Wait, is there, like... I'm very curious if there's anything we could put on the legs that could potentially fill... No! Does not look like there's anything you could use as, like, a filler on the legs. Meh. You have the... I think the part I dislike about this outfit is the boots. I don't like the boots. I don't like how wide the top of the boots are. Get rid of that, and get rid of these gloves, which, yeah, not too big of a loss in my opinion. Okay, I like how the little artwork for the outfit is based on, like, the generic character model that they actually have wearing that one. That's kind of fun. Wait, on this one, what else? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can get rid of the fur if you don't want that on these. Yeah, no, actually clown shoes. That's why I don't like it so much. It looks like clown shoes, and they kind of suck. Oh, right, those gloves I like come from this outfit. Again, you can just turn it into a muscle shirt. That's so funny. Get rid of that. Get rid of these belts. This is not actually that bad of a one, honestly. Again, I almost want to not just go to the basic cast. No, everyone uses this. Come on. But yeah, let's recustomize this one. Let's get rid of this part. Leave that. We can leave that. We'll do the gloves later. Funny thing is, what we can do. Get rid of that. Okay, so that's that color. We'll leave that as is. Add darker. Let's make it. Let's make it like red instead. And then the yellow highlights, we change these. Yeah, it's the white color. Oh yeah, no, exactly. I can use the blood vial necklace on this one that I prefer. This one changes the interior of that. Oh, actually, that's perfect. That's perfect to get in that look I want. Go. And this... I don't know what this controls. I love it when I can't tell what detail is... Oh, that's supposed to be for, like, the fur on the boots. That's supposed to be for the fur on the boots. There we go. The blood vial necklace that I much prefer. Then we can be funny. We can use these gloves, or we can actually... Ooh. Yeah, take the gloves from, like, the first outfit. Have them go up on the arms. Like... Yeah. Now this is where you gotta do some customizing. Actually, yeah. That's where to become a problem. Apple jeans and boots with the fur. Ah, no. Okay, actually, hold up. We can unedit that one pretty easily. There we go. Right. There we go. Looks relatively like where it should. There we go. That arm. Alright, you can't just have a gun. You can't just, in fact, have a holster. Actually, hold up. Yeah, actually, hold on. I respect the ability to just have a gun holster. It will be empty. It will contribute nothing, but it will exist. It will be there, and I respect it. You can't have anything in it, though. There we go. I think this is better. Yeah, I like this a bit better. There we go. There we go. Just waste an extra 6 minutes. Like, nah, we're changing the outfit, actually. Back to Rin.
Meet you. If Louis brought you here, I'm Rin Murasame. I've got my own reasons for why I can't go into combat with you. Anyway.
I mean, as we learned from our blood code, it's PTSD! Ah, yes, the DLC, which I don't exactly care that much for.
There you are, the Revenant. There you are. I'm Davis. Go around just as a warning if you do.
Don't worry, Davis. I'm not planning on anything. I promise you that. There. Up levels. So Harbinger literally just has Desperate Burst. Literally just, hey, blow yourself the fuck up. Estrella has Guardian Aid, Torchbearer, Lightning Spike, and Gift Extension. I mean, shit, why the hell not? Torchbearer restores your generation power, but power when your partner reaches 0 HP and disperses. I think we'll use Estrella. Much more of a spellcaster type. You out for the bayonet. There we go. Now we should be able to just talk to Louis and move on. Actually, wait, no, I totally forgot that I wanted to switch to Prometheus. I'll switch to Prometheus in a second.
Draw strength from experiencing memories, and the power to revitalize blood springs. Both unprecedented. Sorry, but could I get a sample of your blood? It won't be much, just a small vial, so it'll take a while to get the results. Take it easy in the room back there while you wait.
I mean, yeah. It's okay, just rest up a little bit while I analyze your blood real quick, yeah? Cool, thanks.
I've done what I can to look into your talent. Revenants have blood types that, however, yours has no specific type. Your abilities, and the fact that you have no specific type, you were able to gain another Revenant's power through a vestige, right? Supposing you are a void type, I'm going to give you some of my blood. If my theory is correct, it should act as a medium that will give my power to you.
Fair enough.
Well, here goes.
I mean, hey, you gotta test it out somehow. Also, hey, you gotta get the abilities from your companions at some point, you know? Here we go. Prometheus is one of my preferred ones early in the game.
Murasame and Coco, weapons and blood veils. You should take another look at them. Once you've got that settled.
Yep, okay, let's talk to Murasame first. Got our sword upgraded.
Oh, good timing. What do you want to upgrade?
Ah, right. I don't have the haze.
I've got new... Buying something?
So we got basic stuff. We got the Crimson Longsword. Is this even better? It is, in fact, better. It is, in fact, better. It has physical... Oh, wait, no, it is, in fact... Oh, no, it's actually worse. But it does have higher scaling, though. It does have more overall scaling, and will probably go better with... You know what, we're going to do the funny.
Okay.
Appreciate that if you want to exit, you can just fucking leave the thing. Go to this. Yeah, actually, a little bit better. Okay, just because I gotta show this one off. Just because it is very funny to me. Bloodshot, because I like to have that on. Just because I like to show this off a little bit. Oh, wait, oh. Wrong weapon. Hello, God Eater. Hello, God Eater weapon, just because we're funny up in here. Oh, well, this is actually a fast speed. Yeah, so there was a thing. This was like early in the patch cycle. This was like one of the opening patches, I think. Where along with the God Eater crossover, they had the Crimson Longsword, which is Alisa's weapon. No, you unfortunately cannot transform it, but it is funny. Oh, I do think it actually just straight up has better overall stats than the Queen Slayer Blade. Like, I think it legit just has better stats. Anyway. Back to Louis again. Get that cutscene.
Remember that scene we witnessed at the Vestige?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff happens every day here. Silva has taken most of the humans who survived under his protection, so revenants are left to rely on blood beads alone to slake their unending thirst. But, well, nothing in this world lasts forever. The springs started to dry up, and so blood beads grew rarer and rarer. And the order Silva created by levying and distributing blood beads won't last much longer either.
Again, as the saying went, great googly moogly, it is all gone to shit.
We strive for fairness instead of petty favoritism. That's why we've been exploring the Jail of the Mists. We're doing research to learn all we can about blood beads. But the miasma has been a real problem. It makes our thirst even worse, so our progress has stalled. Now, though, we have a glimmer of hope. Your power can clear the miasma. If you could help us... well, you'd be drawn into a bitter conflict. Still, the truth is, we don't have a lot of hope without you. Will you join us?
I mean, yeah, of course we're going to.
Thanks.
We have a story to tell, do we not? We kinda have to. We wouldn't have a game otherwise.
Well then, from now on, you're one of us.
He is our the funny friend. Gotta have one of them in your anime group.
Yakumo Shinonome. I'll be looking forward to seeing you in action.
One of the boy, our bro himself. I do like Yakumo. I think he's been I think he's one of my most consistently used companions, just because his tanky style complements my preferred playstyle.
Their springs. We want to know how and when blood springs appear, their cycles for producing beads, and the composition of the beads themselves.
All makes sense. Got to figure that out.
We've made a few discoveries. First of all, we found that there are tubes like capillaries running through the earth. We call them blood veins.
Oh my, how fitting.
Every single blood spring is located on top of one of these blood veins. Also, after comparing blood beads and blood veins, we now know that they are mostly comprised of the same substances.
In other words, we can safely assume that blood springs always form along blood veins. We think that means there must be a source somewhere. A kind of headwaters for the blood beads. Now that we have you around to clear the miasma, we can investigate the springs and follow the blood veins. And hopefully, find the source. Right?
Just gotta follow the pathway.
The old city ruins first. Sorry for the rush, but we should head out as soon as you're ready.
And hey, gotta prepare, you know? Not that we have the haze to do anything right now, exactly, so hey.
Hey. Okay.
It's a good thing you don't have to do this. You can just do it for the missile, but still.
Geisha noodles? I've never got a chance before. But since I have the chance, I'll be sure to make the most out of this fine fare. See you.
Okay, here we go. Now we can move on. Okay, acquiring here. I guess, again, I usually like to use Prometheus early. And here is our first example of how there are things that you cannot get until... Yeah, part of why I like to prefer Prometheus is because of my preference for the one-handed swords. I usually like to run through this one so I can get the one-handed mastery. So that way, you get that attack... Just a raw attack power buff is very useful. And then, we just have to come back here. This game is very linear in terms of how it goes, where most areas just kind of lead from one to the other, with some backtracking as you go, or some, you know, splits. Alright, now we go.
Oh, you're exploring this area too? I'm a merchant of sorts. The miasma has gotten pretty thin here lately, eh? I haven't seen a fellow I'll be around here. If you have any materials from the old world, I can give you valuables in exchange.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's what he's here for, is that if you find these things, you can just exchange that stuff with them and then you're good.
Don't hesitate to...
Well, at least there's always a guy you can find when you need to.
Interesting.
Eps maps, always handy.
Pick up something we can use?
Kinda.
This way leads into the old city.
Ah, yes, this is how they make sure they don't need loading screens. Just have a long-ass hallway that leads between the two areas, so that way you can just quietly load them without you noticing.
I'm on my way.
Which is annoying when your sprint meter only lasts for so long, and then you have to let it go for a split second to have everything else do what it must. Ah. Nope, I thought there might have been something in the corner, and no, I was wrong. There is not. Anyway, onwards. Yeah, it's literally just a hidden loading screen. It's just a hidden screen so that they can load the areas between each other when you're not looking. Ugh, that was a yawn.
That's something.
Indeed.
Expectations exceeded.
Yeah, Yakumo has a gun too, and I know for a fact he actually pulls that shit out.
That settles it. You are absolutely vital to our operation. There are more blood springs ahead, but the miasma is blocking the way forward. Do you think you could clear it for us again?
That's what we'll be good at.
Thank you.
That is now our job.
We know where two springs are thanks to past expeditions. Let's go have a look at them.
The territory up ahead is teeming with the lost. Watch yourself.
I mean, hey, we need experience and we need the materials. You know, I normally actually have never bothered using the God Eater weapons just because I usually don't feel like it. Usually I like using the ones you can find, but this is just funny.
Place to fight.
Yep. Faded Comics. Queen Iron will be handy for upgrading.
So, this is what you'd call a ghost town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So many blind spots. No harm in being prepared.
See, this is part of why Yakumo is helpful to have around. He can shield you. Ow. Ow.
Whatever you can use.
Sunset Sword. Dagger. There we go. God damn it, Yakumo. Making me waste Ichor. Come on. Okay, nope. Trying to find things. Always, 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 always.
Too bad there's no one in it.
Yakumo always there, they're just charging. Fancy cologne. Who needs to use fucking, I am. Okay. Come on, could the heal have triggered, please and thank you?
Your healing doesn't look too good. Don't take any chances.
Yeah.
Lost over there.
Ah, yes, that part. Ay. Ugh, the frickin' building. Ay. I forgot how much I hate that spot. Yeah, they do usually do a good job, though. I do appreciate that in this game. Like, when you find equipment in later parts of the game, it comes pre-upgraded. At least if it's in a chest. So it's usually a good indicator of, like, hey, this is where your weapons should be in terms of upgrading. Just so you know.
Be prepared for an ambush.
Fight the big bitch. Oh, hell yeah! I like how, like, each Blood Veil type does actually get a unique mask when you, Bam, get fucked. Alright, no, this is the way we have to go anyway. I was trying to remember where some of the other things are. Because I remember, like, yeah, I heard the, okay, no, we can't go up this way. Oh, wait, nope. Aha! There it is. Hunter Vestige Part C. Ha 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 ha! I remembered. There we go. And cutscene time. Oh.
Hey, what is it? You okay? Yo, Louis. You smell that?
Human blood.
Human blood. An escapee?
Now where did she run off to?
Oh, hey, this guy.
Hey, chumps! What the hell are you doing here?
Same thing we could ask you, buddy.
Oh, really? Then tell me this. Why
He
did
is so...
you
This guy is so overly animated.
human on ya?
Because we just came across the blood, man.
The girl belongs to us. Put your paws on our property, and you're Ash. That clear?
Funny thing is, he goes in the complete wrong direction. Blood does not waver like that.
Fresh blood is some powerful stuff. You hanging in there?
I mean, I'm good, yeah.
So, what's the plan now? We know it's just a matter of time until they find that missing human.
Well...
You know the plan.
We find them first.
Hell yeah. Let's hope she hasn't been devoured by horrors yet.
I like how even though they make the models move, they're not actually really moving at all. They don't actually really make the move, period. For it's so funny sometimes. Just like, yeah, hey. By the way. Yeah, you can eventually... Yeah, no, this is just the shortcut door that you can't open from this end.
No good.
Unfortunately. Okay, let's switch back to my Queenslayer blade. And we're gonna pop back in and get that shit some upgrades. Home base. Such is the routine in this game, honestly. Sometimes you just gotta pop back, do what you gotta do. You know, upgrade things, yada yada. If I remember right, when it comes to the one-handed swords, like, the best one you can get is found, like, way later in the game. It's like... Let me look up the weapons, actually. Let's just go to Fexture Life real quick. Code Vein Weapon. So, from that... Yeah, because on the one-handed swords, we have the Queenslayer blade, which is okay. But the thing is, its stat scalars are like C. There's the Hanamukuro. I know one I like using is like the Blazing Claw, which is a good dex weapon. Broadsword, there's the Ice Blood. Like, the boss weapons are usually the better ones. Like, there's the Black Saber, which also drops some... Like, there's obviously better ones you find later. I think the best one-handed swords are things like the Argent Wolf Blade, the Black Saber, the Ice Blood, and Blazing Claw. They're from boss fights. Enduring Crimson's pretty good, but that's Louis' bond weapon. Like, there's some of these that are just objectively better when you find them. But you don't get some of those until, like, way later in the game. I do remember using Ice Blood and, the fire boss weapon. Something. Oh, that's from... Oh, that's like an old Discord chat thing. Okay. That's like... I think that's from the Fugi thing. That's from, like, Fugi. That's from, like, the Fugi website. I think something about that URL just stopped working. It's fine. I shouldn't. I don't know why that was still technically visible. I totally forgot about that because it wasn't. So thanks for pointing that out, Talon. I would not have noticed. I guess I need to refresh that URL from Fugi. That's probably what that was.
What do you want to upgrade?
Let's get this up. Let's actually compare and contrast. So this goes up to 211. Then this goes up to 213. It's literally better by like a factor of 2. But its scaling is... Yeah, I think the link from Fugi just broke. Base and scaling. Yeah, see, this is actually slightly better. Slightly better. And it's also lighter. Huh.
Okay.
Well, okay, I guess we're gonna stick to the Crimson Longsword for a while, actually. Never mind. Ooh, right. Ooh, the halberds, though, actually are pretty good, too.
Hi. What do you want to upgrade?
Yeah, I guess I'll be using you for a hot minute. I have enough hairs.
Buying something?
Let's see. On that, is there a word for... Yes, we can use the spear. Cerulean spear. Thankfully, you can get them pretty damn cheap. Albert Panic to Spear, ruled by devoured gods who held a deep aspiration.
Okay.
Yeah, also because I forgot that lost weapons are kinda shit. I know, this is actually just pretty damn good. But it is way heavier. And I do not like to be in heavy movement.
Hi. Which blood veil do you want to upgrade?
We'll stick to the hounds for now. We'll stick to this until we find the the Night Claw in a little bit. Puppy, what are you doing? Hey, don't chew on that. That is a full line. Go sleep in bed. Silly. There we go. Parking garage. I at least want to get past the butterfly. I think we'll make that our goal. Trying to get past that bitch of a butterfly. Alright, anyway. Problem solved, moving on. Really funny. I think this is just what I get for never actually checking them, that the God Eater weapons actually have pretty good stats. And hey, good chance to check out the halberd. Yeah. Okay, so this uses the thrust moveset. Yeah, because some halberds have a sweep moveset, some have a
Let it go to waste.
some have a stab moveset.
We're right in the middle of the skyscraper.
No harm in being prepared. Don't let them back.
Bam.
You have to take whatever you can use.
I need to remember to use the awakes when I can. I need to make sure... Okay, yeah. I don't think we're going to use that halberd just because I remembered I don't like the stab types. Like, the thrust type halberds are not my preference.
Making sure your gear is good.
There. Yeah, when it comes to halberds, I much prefer the sweep types. Much prefer these ones. And on. Love you can tell if an enemy... How to tell if an enemy will actually come out. Your character auto-locks. Just look for your character to auto-lock. That's how you know if an enemy on the ground will get back up. There we go.
Are we gonna wait for him to pass or what?
I mean, obviously we're going to take him on. Bam.
Fork. Which way will it be? Don't mess with the best, right?
Alright, now we need to go around this corner because the trial of blood. Yes, yes, yes. We know how this works. Yeah. Ardish, +1, fuck yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of what I meant by how, like, when you find stuff in chests, how usually you can find something. Oh, right. Oh, how'd I miss? Wait a minute, what? Wait. Oh, right, duh. I forgot that, like, if you hold R1, you can... Oh, wait, hold on a second. That's an impulse edge. Wait a second. Hold on. I completely forgot about the R1 moves. Yeah, no, that's an impulse edge. Wait a second.
You've used a lot of healing. Be careful from here on.
Yeah, I totally forgot that these things have Ichor attack. Okay, I'm so dumb. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, so that's your launcher. I totally forgot about the R1 moves. Okay, I did... Hold on a second. I'm curious now. So... Okay, no, that just has a stab. So that's, like, unique to the God Eater. Actually pretty unique to the Crimson Longsword, then, because if I remember right, the Queenslayer Blades is... Yeah, it's a thrust. Yeah, Queenslayer Blade just has a thrust. I did not know. That is cool, actually. Hold on a second. It contains a gift trigger that enables the wielder to fire slashing waves as God slay. Oh! Oh, okay. When spun at full force, a gift blade springs from the head, allowing the user to attack with even greater reach. This elegant... Oh! Okay, so, like, Okay, so wait, that one's got to be off a charge attack then, right? Yeah, so this is the impulse edge. And then, I assume with this one... Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I did not... Wow, okay, never mind. The God Eater weapons are a bit cooler than I thought. Like, obviously it uses Ichor, but that is actually cool that, like, they do have, like, installed gifts. Okay, we need to actually test that out. Wow, I am a dingus. I really should have realized that sooner. That is very cool. I did not at all think that. That is very cool. I have to check about that with the heavy weapon, too, because now I'm curious. I'm curious what that one has.
Dog food before they could even...
Okay, that's actually... Okay, again, that's really cool. I did not realize that the God Eater weapons had, like, special gift functions. Again, I love it when I can't figure out where the enemy's back actually is. Queen Iron for upgrades, perfection. Okay. Yep, I forgot. I did actually quite like halberds. Just in terms of, like, something that has more reach than the one-handed blade. Nope.
Choose our path. Just go with your gut. It's a hole. The size is unbelievable.
Yep, that leads down. That's the other pathway. It's not quite to the other boss. That's to, you know, the
Set on down.
underground.
You afraid of heights? Keep your eyes on your feet.
I always head this way and get the checkpoint, then we'll loop back. Wait, can we even go down here yet?
Yeah, we wouldn't be so lucky.
Nope. Oh, yeah, no. Right. You can't use the elevator at first. You literally have to go down the hard way. I totally forgot.
Sorry. Moving out.
Totally forgot that, like, you actually kind of have to, go down the pit the hard way first time through. Like, yeah, there's an elevator, but you can't use it yet. I hate this part. Yeah, you see why I hate this part? Thank you, Yakumo. Shit. Well, hey, that solved that problem. Well, okay then.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, very convenient that they bolted a ladder onto it after apparently installing an elevator. You know what? Thank you for the communal heal, Yakumo. You saved me the problem of being really annoyed about that. Thank you for that, Yakubro. I would have been really annoyed otherwise. Ah, this spot. I don't like this spot. This spot's annoying. And again, even though we're wielding a spear, look at how the character is holding it in the cutscene.
Just cut straight through the mist. I'll take a bit more than that to keep us from getting lost.
Let's take a break here.
Yep, alright. Most side area to have ever side area'd.
Oh, this? It's called onigiri. It's a kind of food that's easy to carry around.
I mean, hey, very handy.
Not that there's any point in eating food for a revenant.
I mean, I'd still do it.
Although we may thirst for blood, we never grow hungry. Still, I think that makes eating all the more meaningful for us. We fight. We drink blood. We revive. We fight some more. Our lives are pretty much one endless loop. Every time
in this case, it's the Ghoul Cave. I don't think there's a poison swamp in this game. Like, legitimately. I don't remember there being being an actual poison swamp.
Of my human past, I wouldn't be me anymore. I would just be something in the shape of me. I'd look like a revenant, but on the inside I'd be no different than the lost. What's the point of living like that? I served in the army. Back before I became a revenant. We always used to eat these things when we were out on missions. I guess it helps me remember. It was a miserable time, but I made some good friends that I shouldn't let myself forget. This stuff doesn't really taste that great, but eating it always reminds me of those friends. So, I guess you could say it helps me stay me. It's been an important companion in my life.
Very handy, you know?
Okay, all set. Come on, let's get going. There's a blood spring up ahead. Be careful not to lose your bearings, all right? If we get split up in this mist, we may never be able to find each other again.
Well, we can at least hope. God, I remember this area. The problem with this freaking literally just the Ghoul Cave is the fact that, like, if you're not turning on the whole freaking... Okay, funny story. I remember the first time I played through this zone, I did not know that these fire pillars existed. I did not know that these existed. I just played through it because the brightness wasn't so... There is no way this place was not originally intended to be, like, way darker than it is to, like, make you actually light up those places. Like, you basically have to use the torches as, like, guideposts along the way. Because if not, you're just going to be fucking stuck and lost all over the place. Anyway, we're going back because this is not quite what where I wanted to go. We just opened this up to open it up. Anyway, let's head back to home base and do some upgrades, actually, while we have the materials and shit. Also, I'm going to have to remember, actually, I should use some of the haze to buy poison items from Coco, because the first boss inflicts poison for some fucking reason. Anyway. Dog, pupper, chill. Anyway. That's the wrong one. Okay, anyway.
Thanks to everyone's...
Upgrade.
What do you want to upgrade?
We'll get you 2+3. There, we're pretty good for now, then. Again, I know what I'm waiting for when it comes to, like, a blood veil.
So, don't get the wrong idea. I consider this an investment.
Alright, she just gives you her blood. Hold on a second. Actually, good. We might want to do a thing with this real quick.
I've got a whole series.
Okay,
If you want,
bye.
I got it.
Where is the... There we go. Venom vaccine. Absolutely gonna want that. Get like 5.
Come against.
Because we're gonna want those. As for inventory, let's use as many of these as possible. Use these, level up. Do-do-do-do-do. 3. Bam. Perfect. Alright. Acquire inherited gifts. Mercury, venom resistance. Hey, I'm gonna want that! Oh wait, I can't get that. Fuck. Ah, we can't get you though. You do give me that. Ah, right, you need Haze and the Awake Strains to get this stuff up. Blech. Fuck you. Alright, anyway. Get rid of the shift for the Firestorm. There. Teleport. And then we come back here to the parking garage. Because now we gotta go back around. Yeah, no, honestly, like, I light up the torches when I find them now when I'm in the, that frickin' underground cave, but I really, like, they're kind of pointless. They're only there to help you get your bearings because it is the most bland, weird-ass fucking flat zone in the map. It's kind of just dumb. Yeah, you can tell how long it's been since I played this game, because I've completely forgotten that weapons have, like, extra attacks bound to when you hold down R1. So I was like, oh, right, some of them do that, or, like, when you're charged up and everything. Anyway. Continue on as we were going. Because I know exactly what we're gonna do now. Oh yeah, it must have once been a pretty bustling highway zone. I am out of here.
You have to take whatever you can use. Okay, that's one fight.
You know, speaking of the things you become when you become a Lost, imagine you go lost and you just turn into a fucking dog.
Nice work, Eagle Eye.
Damn it. I can't be too bad, but it's like, quit making me waste shit, Yakumo, goddamn.
Taking thralls on a war. Bring it anytime. How's this?
Let's just go around them. We cleared out that spot. Here we go. Ow.
Being prepared.
Okay. Come on.
Whole blocks must have fallen into that canyon.
Thank you for bailing me out of that. Thank you for bailing me out of that crab, Yakumo. Christ. Okay, so obviously there's the main way forward, but I know for a fact there's a chesto.
Dig up.
Well, not a chest, but...
Bring it anytime.
Dude, I don't like how the shield just works passively. What do you mean that shield just kicks in when it feels like it? Okay, we found one part of the Prometheus vestige. Cool.
Try walking across that thorn.
Yep. Yeah, and that's the exact reason why I go that way first. Lost in a homeless little flea was gonna smash her the hammer. Yeah, no, you become a lost and you just become the most stupid thing. Like, you get so unlucky, you don't even become a good monster, you become some little shit heel. It's like I said with the ones that are just slimes. Like, man, imagine becoming a lost and all you become is a stupid slime monster. Like, man, I'd be pissed if the rest of my immortal, tortured existence is gonna be as a slime. Like, what do you mean I'm that unlucky? Like, wow, damn, I'm unlucky. What do you mean I don't get to become a cool boss monster?
Something we can use? Looks like we're back in the parking garage.
Very handy. Means we can at least get a shortcut back in case we bite it. Actually, no. In fact, I do kind of want this, actually. Hold on. I would like to have more healing back. Where the fuck did you come from? Anyway. Puppy cat, why are you playing that hard? Here we go. Yep. My usual routine is as long as I don't have a need to go in the field. Anyway, oh yeah, the map here. Zap.
Want to take a break? That's a real gem.
And we found the hunter parts. Cool. All of them. Out of my way, please, and thank you. Thank you, Yakumo, for just clearing those guys out quickly. Okay, now here comes the part I really don't like.
Got a fight waiting above.
Yeah, we do, and it's gonna be annoying as fuck. Anyway, give me this.
Open it up and see, shall we?
Zweihander +1. Okay, here comes a really annoying part. Alright, get the bitch across the bridge over here. Get to more solid ground. Ah, come on, get back here. Come on.
Bring it. No harm in me.
Get bent! Ah!
That's a real gem.
Go. I think that's all the hunter vestige parts that we can find, which is good. Very good, very handy, very useful. Yeah, I don't like that little bridge segment. That little bridge segment is so annoying.
Show 'em how to dance. Bring it anytime. Sorry.
Nope. Oh yeah, no, shouldn't. Yeah, no, I'm totally forgetting when it comes to like launchers attacks. If like, yeah, no, actual, actual bridge trolling. Out of the way, please and thank you. Also, a new blood veil. Thank you. There we go. My preference. My baby, the Nightclaw. My baby. I am. And boom. Dunzo. I can kind of tell how the Nightclaw is aesthetically meant to go with, like, the first outfit, just in terms of, like, its general looks and aesthetic. Like, yeah, this is absolutely meant to go with the basic outfit in terms of its looks. But hey, that's the funny part. You don't have to. Now, the Hound, though, the Hound actually goes pretty well with anything, but I do think you don't find a Night Hound until the Cathedral.
I bet this park was a nice place to hang out. This place used to be a park, huh?
I love it when their observation lines trigger multiple times. Like, dog, you didn't have to say that more than once. Anyway, here we go. Boom. Alright, let's head back to base and upgrade our Veil. Let's upgrade our Veil a little bit. Oh yeah, no, like, it's the quintessential, like, Veil in terms of, like, oh hey, you're going for, like, a canon look. Then yeah, the Nightclaw is basically what you're going for. God, sometimes I'm checking back at the stream preview and just seeing the bitrate get fucking annihilated by the excessive amounts of particle effects every now and again. Oh boy. Pure blood. Allows the body to regenerate and produce ichor. Crude imitations popped up that use human blood, but were quickly discontinued after being exposed by the provisional government. Basically, that is this game's version of the ultra cool healing item that just gives you all the shit.
Thanks to everyone's heart. Which blood veil do you want to upgrade? What do you want to upgrade?
That. Right, we need Queen Steel for that anyway, so can't even do that. Let's just dump the rest of what we got into our, yeah, no. Alright, level up. There we go. Almost through this zone. See, all of these status effects, like, they're not the worst thing to use against normal enemies, but you can just kind of tell it's like this was absolutely a much more PvP-oriented thought when you think about it. Hammers, two-handed hammers, bayonets. Header, the black bayonet, Argent Wolf, Bloody Snow. Anyway. Alrighty. I at least want to get past the butterfly, and then once we do that, we'll be good. Also, funny fact for the unawares, this pathway over here is the one that leads to the Cathedral to Sacred Blood. The shortcut is through that statue. There's a switch that lowers that ladder. Apparently, no one thought to, oh, I don't know, get a step stool. We're coming down here for the vestige fragment, obviously, so that way when I'm done, I can just do all that. I'm not gonna go through the vestiges on stream. There's no reason for me to.
Hey, that's reverence.
Yeah. Did no one... Yakumo, you would look... Dude, literally, we could just stand on someone's shoulders and we could pull this ladder down. Do we really need to... the logic of the Souls-like, my guy. Like, it would be so easy. I could just stand on Yakumo's shoulders and we could get onto the ladder and probably kick it down. we could get to the cathedral. It's that easy. Again, I love video game geometry logic. It's so stupid. Okay, well, Final Journey can be, from what I've learned, Final Journey is actually pretty quintessential to some damage cannon builds, but it's kind of a, like, you pop it when you know you're on, like, gonna get the last few wins in. Like, it's pretty good. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, do I need the ladder? Actually, it looks like I could just jump, and considering what Revenants are capable of, why is there even a ladder? It's legitimately, like, okay. Cutscenes very much seem to imply to me that Revenants are much more physically capable than what we do in-game. Like, let's be real, Code Vein is a primo example of cutscene power to the max. Like, you are way stronger in cutscenes than you are in gameplay. So it leads me to ask the question, how much of this stuff is restricted based purely on the fact that they needed to restrict the game geometry and not, oh, well, canonically a Revenant can't or cannot do this? Like, again, I play God Eater, and God Eaters are capable of some pretty crazy shit. Anyway, so I'm so glad that when it comes to, like, the Prometheus blood code, we just find all of the shit very quickly. Yeah, kinda. Anyway, onward. Our first boss. Oh, wait, hold up. Am I set? Yeah, okay, we have venom vaccines. Good. We're gonna need those. Because I don't know why the first boss you're expected to fight inflicts poison.
Let go of me!
We lost the race. Well, strength succeeds where speed fails. Wait, this place is...
You were not there when we walked in.
Hurry it up, damn wretch! Without your blood, we'll all suffer. Or didn't you think about that when you ran off?
Hey, buddy. Well, he did. I've actually played God... Okay, if you want to know my investment with God Eater, I was playing that stuff on a PSP emulator way before they started moving it onto consoles. So, me and that franchise have a history. But I do like the games. It's very much kind of like Monster Hunter if you're used to it, but much more like mission-based and everything. Well, I mean, Monster Hunter is mission-based, but, you know. Butterfly Delirium. I hate your ass! Why do you just why can you just move like that? Oh my god, I just used the vaccine. The vaccine just increases my resistance. It doesn't actually get rid of it. Fuck. God damn it. Not even a skill check. She just inflicts poison for no reason at a point in the game. I forgot the venom vaccine doesn't cure it. It just resists. Oh my god. A constant that temporarily, yeah, it just increases your resistance. It doesn't actually get rid of it. I forgot. Oh my god, okay.
Were we unprepared?
Yes, we were unprepared because I didn't get the fucking thing that gets rid of venom as a status effect. The vaccine just increases your resistance to it. It doesn't actually get rid of it. Yeah, first boss of the game, first like non-tutorial, like second main boss of the game, by the way, in terms of like your expected level of progress. Like this is just what they expect you to fight next. It's so dumb. I hate it so much. Oh yeah, wait, no, because they don't respawn your shit outside the boss arena. I forgot. Okay, well that just means I'm just gonna have to avoid getting poisoned, period. Again, I don't know what the idea was, but I don't approve. I don't approve. I don't approve. I don't approve of it. Again, I don't know why they decided, hey, let's just have the...
Bring it anytime.
There, got you. Fuck. I hate this thing. I do not like this thing. It literally just becomes a matter of, hey, just don't get hit, actually. Because then you won't get the status effects.
You awake? You? I remember you. Where's the girl?
I don't know.
Where did you take her?
I didn't take her anywhere.
We're taking custody of the girl.
I mean, but we are going to.
That human belongs to us. We will take her back.
Will you? Really? Because I have a gun.
Humans aren't property. They have the same right to live that any of us do.
Yakumo actually just being the one to pull out his fucking gun.
Why shouldn't we feed on him? We're the ones keeping him safe after all.
I think you got the right idea about this, buddy.
Why were we kicked out of our graves? Who did we die for? Again and again at the Queen's hand.
I mean...
We writhe with this terrible thirst. We live in fear of joining the ranks of the lost. And for whose sake? It's all in the service of humans.
The body acting does not match the voice acting, dog.
We have a pretty good deal.
Dude, the body acting does not match his voice acting. I do not know what direction the actor was given, but it does not match his body acting at all.
It's not like we're choosing to live this way because it's such a barrel of laughs.
The way that dude was moving felt way more like he was supposed to be, like, just screaming in abject despair.
Hold on a minute.
Whereas this dude just sounds pissed.
Make sure that you and I never cross.
He's just pissed.
This is your one and only warning.
No way. The Crimson Sword?
Oh, you just now realized who he is? Okay, but like for real, I find that scene so funny because the body acting for the character does not match the voice acting. It's so funny.
What is lost can be found again, huh?
Yeah, come on, quit being smug.
The Revenant's suffering must end.
Anyway, that's done. That's over with. We don't gotta think about that for a while. You know, I genuinely wonder if it's like... Because I know for a fact that the multiplayer servers still work. Like, you can still connect online and play with someone in co-op. I genuinely wonder if I could, like... I think I'll check it out after the stream's done. Like, I don't think we'll move to next area next. We'll just get done with this cutscene, and I'm gonna test it out. But I do wonder if I could connect online. You know what? No, we'll do it on stream. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Okay, we can trace the flow of the blood beads from here. Just a sec. Give me a moment to finish this, then we can head out.
Alright.
Our destination is this way. This should get us there.
We set? All right, then. I know you're there.
Oh, this... Oh, God. God, this woman's life has to suck.
Stay back! I'm the one who decides how I live. I won't listen to you anymore.
Hey, look.
It's fine. Just put down the knife.
I'm sick and tired of it! Day after day having my blood sucked by every passing revenant. I'm not an animal!
Oh, you can even see the puncture mark. You can see the puncture mark on her neck from the fans.
I know someone
God.
will take you to the government shelters for humans. If you ask, they'll take you in and you'll be able to live in safety.
What?
You won't have to spend your days living in fear of revenants anymore. Although you will be asked to donate blood.
It's a trick. Do you really think I'm going to fall for that?
I mean, it's fair. It's fair to be kind of paranoid. Here?
Everything you need to know is on that paper. You're the one who decides how you live.
Like you said.
But why?
I think the time for sacrifices is over. That's all. All right, we should hurry.
You know, we just got another spot to go on from. I mean, okay, like I said, not going to. I want to test it, though, so let's head back, and I do want to test it if it works at all. As I don't remember how you do it. I think depending on how it goes. So I think switch partner. Presence. Right. I think if we go from home base, because I'm trying to remember how in the fuck the multiplayer worked. Because I think how it goes, I think you can call someone. I'm pretty sure you have to do it from the home base, is my thought. Trying to remember. We will figure it out. We will figure it out, and we will see. We will do a funny. Huh. You know, I never but the fact that boar is so obviously a thing. Okay, hold on a second. Now I'm curious. Since we are connected to the online. Teleport, switch partner, present state. No. Oh, right. All the music that you can play. Yeah, that totally wouldn't trigger copyright.
Yes, if you want to go to this location. There are rumors around of a revenant attacking. The government don't do anything. Your life is your...
Okay, yeah, I completely forgot how the hell they even do multiplayer and how that works, because it's just been so long. Okay, let's double check with Coco.
We don't have... There's tel...
Buy items.
I got it.
What is... The vaccine just increases resistance, but... yeah, it would have been... Yep. Would have been anti-venom. Would have been this. This would have been... Oh my god, it's 700 per vial. Jeez. 700 per, that is... Yeah, okay. Damn. Shit, dude. Oh, right, no. You do multiplayer from the main menu. Checking code name. Yeah, okay. Okay, wait. Okay, so if we're gonna test this, obviously we can't do it from the home base. So, what we can do... Let's just say, go to the park ruins, right? Let's just go to the park ruins, and then let's see. We're just gonna test this. We're gonna test this before we finish stream, because I do think we're at a good stopping point for today. So... You know, 700 haze per vial. God, that would not have helped me, actually. That would not have been helpful. Alright, so... Search. Nope. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, I think this is kind of going to be a Bloodborne situation where no one is playing the game enough to actually bother sending out, like, distress signals. Like, you could absolutely do it, but you could absolutely set up a friend game. Oh, wait. Yep. Yep. So, I don't doubt that you absolutely could find something, but... It's probably a case where, like, they leave it open for, like, peer-to-peer shit or something, because I know for a fact I have seen footage where I know for a fact the multiplayer works. So they haven't, like, nixed it. The servers are still active. But I'm pretty sure now it's the case where, like, yeah, you're probably not gonna... It's like with Bloodborne, right? Like, Bloodborne's multiplayer still works. It still functions. But there's just not enough people for it to really actually do its job that much. So I think it's kind of the same case here. We're like, yeah, you could theoretically find someone to connect to, but it's not gonna be very likely. Like, I think what I'll do if I stream, like, when I stream this again, we might just do more tomorrow. I think we'll go to the underground area, and then to test, like in the next zone, we'll open up with a stress signal, and see if somebody shows up. Just to see if it still works at all. Like, just period. It will be interesting. Anyway, I think that is enough. Not that talent. Okay, I think that's enough streaming. So I will resume this tomorrow because I'm padding shit out until I get silk on. That's literally all I'm doing. I gotta go feed my dogs actually and make some dinner. Till then.